So we've set this up with our restoration piece glued to the back of the piece that has been scored so that there's some easy tearing. Let's go through the moves so that you understand what's happening. Because this is glued to the back, you can simply just hold onto it here so that you keep track. And this hand helps to shield anybody who is on that side of you from being able to see a restoration piece. Now, when I begin to tear, I'm going to tear at the spot where I know that I've begun the score. When I tear, I get my hands up here. Remember, this is nice and secure. You don't have to worry about it. Get both hands up here, start the tear. It's important that you tear and talk at two different times. The audience may not be able to hear you if you're tearing and talking. So talk and tear, and then tear and tear some more. What I like to do is separate these pieces as much as I can, so the audience is aware this has been torn. Then I'm going to tear this piece. I'm going to bring it out in front, holding on to our gaff piece here. I'm going to tear again. Now, this is important. I'm going to place these in front of the piece that still has the restoration piece on it. Now I can take and turn this, and I can begin tearing this one here. I like to keep the corners sticking out all over the torn pieces because I like it to be seen that this is a complete mess. Now, when I begin to crumple the pieces, I'm going to simply crumple the back piece that our restoration is glued to around the other pieces, and I'm going to try and get a relatively same shape and size. Again, this is supposed to be a messy, crumpled up bit, so it doesn't really matter. Again, crumple and then talk. Crumple some more and then talk. Turn and crumple until you're fairly close. It's not exact, but it's close. But to the audience perspective, they're just seeing a crumpled up bunch of paper. In the process of talking or telling your story, whether you want to use the example of Voltaire or not, you're simply turning this over and kind of crumpling as you go. And eventually you're going to turn it around toward the audience where the restoration side is facing them. Then begin to open. Again, this is going to make a slight crumple noise. So open and then talk. Open and then talk. I'm trying to open this so that it evenly opens up around, so that part of this isn't sticking out as I'm trying to open this side and you see this. So I'm going to open evenly around it and begin to talk, straighten it out. Now remember, your restoration piece is right here in the middle. So you are really nice and free to move this from hand to hand and just be as casual as possible. There's no chance to flashing that unless you literally turn it around. This has been one of my favorite Bible tear versions. And here's the great thing. It's adaptable, as I said. This can be whatever message you want it to be. This can say whatever you want it to say. So there you have it, my simplified version of the Torn and Restore Bible. Hope you can use it, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it.